Hi everybody, Patrick over at Petrie Ford. Got a cool one here today. It's a 2021 Ford Explorer ST Sport Technologies. This one comes in at not top of the line anymore. It used to be top of the line, now it's second from the top, Platinum being the top now. So this has a few extra goodies that no other Explorer trim level has. I'll go through those with you. But this particular one has a technology package. It also has a towing package, and it has the street package. Cool enough, the street package is only available on the ST. Comes with the big, huge 21-inch black rims, slightly bigger brakes, and the red painted calipers, because that looks fancy. So what I'll do, I'll just take you on a quick tour. We'll walk around the outside, we'll look at a few features and some pieces of trivia that are kind of neat that I like about it. Then we'll go on the inside and we'll push a few buttons and we'll take a look at what makes it tick in there too. So off the bat, let's start with the front. So we can see there's a front-facing camera right underneath the Ford logo. We've got parking sensors. Things you cannot see is at speeds, the computer will automatically shut the active grille shutters to make the vehicle more aerodynamic for fuel mileage, of course. Interestingly enough, there's other features for aerodynamics. Right here, let me zoom out. Right here is a nice pocket, so obviously air collects and it goes into this pocket right here, and the air spits out. If you can see these two holes right there, the air spits out these two holes, and it creates a windshield, a wind sheet, a sheet of wind. Anyways, it reduces drag, eliminates the turbulent air that usually happens around the tires. It makes the vehicle more aerodynamic for fuel economy. The black on black, the black wheels, black paint, black privacy glass, and the black interior, I think makes it look really good. Also for aerodynamics, previous models 16 and 19, this used to be it kind of like had like a little bump that kind of came out like this, and it was the same thing. This lure takes care of that too. So basically both things for the same purpose. It gets rid of turbulent air in the back for better fuel economy, to make it that's drag coefficient lower. Anyways, that being said, we've got parking sensors, rear facing camera, nice ST badging, dual exhaust with the quad tips, looks kind of cool. It has a tow package, so this can tow up to 5,600 pounds. Should be enough for most of your pleasure crafts or small trailers, things like that. Let's check out the trunk. So the trunk, these are little storage cavities here for small items you don't want them to bounce around. The third row, 2 seats, cup holders. You've got tie downs for when the seats are folded down, there and there, here and here as well. And usually on like an XLT or a more basic model, you would have like, you know, you'd pull the thing and it would go down, and you can do that if you want. And then to bring it up, you'd pull the drawstrings and they would come up. Very easy to do. But when you're in a slightly higher trim level, you can put one down, the other down, or both down at the same time. And then just tucks away. This has an optional third seat, so normally this comes with captain's chairs. I'll show you what they look like in a second, but this has an option. It's $500. It's the entire bench seat, so you can fit 3 people instead of the 2. But normally this is just a cavity with a small console on the floor. So basically you'd come in the door and you'd come in the middle to the back, the third row. But in this case, we've got the extra seating for 3 people. Let's go around and check it out. Another neat feature here, if you're in your garage and you like to, you know, open your trunk without banging the roof, you can put this wherever you want and then hit that lock button and it'll stay there. It'll stop right where you have it. So in the instance that you're in like a low roof area, there's something over top you don't want to bump, then that's a cool way to mitigate bumping. Back seats. So here's the 3-seat bench. So like I said, this is a $500 option. Normally it's 2 captain's chairs, and then the center is empty to go to the third row, and there's like a small cup holder console like on the floor basically. But these move around to allow easier access to the back. There's nice foot pads here to jump up and around too, and these move back and around. The rear seats still has some nice treatment here. Actually, let's move right in. So we have, for the rear seat passengers, we have USB-A, USB-C. We have a home style 110 volt plug. It has a 3-zone climate control, so people in the back seat can control their own climate. And the middle row, this triple row that I'm sitting in right now, the 2 either side seats are heated, which is nice. Here's the front. Let's move into that right now. So you can see there's a few things here. Ford Performance is pretty proud of the vehicle, so they put their insignia on a few different parts. Likewise, ST is embossed in the seats for sport technology. Nice French stitched leather seating with perforation in the middle inserts for the ventilation that goes through them. And you can see that I have that on right now, and it's super comfy. So let's just go left to right, and we'll check everything out here. So obviously we've got like our windows, we've got our mirrors. We can see that there's a Bang & Olufsen, I say Olufsen sometimes, Bang & Olufsen audio system, very high-end stuff. They're makers of crazy expensive home audio gear. Now they partner up with car companies and they offer their premium sound systems through their vehicles, through their vehicle partnerships now. So this is a 14-speaker system, and it sounds amazing. Obviously you got your door locks, you got 3-position memory for your seat and your steering wheel. The steering wheel itself is automatic. There's no levers or anything, it's just all motorized. You got your hatch control, you got your headlight controls, and your dash lighting here. We can't get into too much of the crazy technology because that's a whole video in itself, but this cluster, it's an entire digital LCD display as opposed to traditional analog controls. So when we get into some crazier features here, so like, I mean, it's got cruise control, you set your speed, and then you can do, for example, adaptive cruise, so you can pick how far back to stay from the car. Lane centering, or lane keeping, I should say, so it'll give you warnings, chime or kind of vibration bumps in your wheel if you're leaving the lane. Lots of safety gear baked into this. This will recognize street signs as well. All sorts of fun stuff. So like I said, that's a video in itself to go through all the technology that this vehicle has in particular. But beyond that, you can customize your display. So you can select your screens, everything that you want to see on your screen. You can basically customize your whole dash and have it set up the way that you like. Of course, you got your volume controls, you got your audio controls as well. We have sync voice commands, so the sync system will recognize thousands of voice commands for various things that you want to do in your vehicle, like talk about navigation, points of interest, your cell phone, audio, anything that you basically want to do in the vehicle, it'll help you with. Likewise, Apple users, you can push this and talk to Siri, which is a nice feature as well. It does have a push button start, so it's intelligent access with push button start. So it'll recognize the key fob once you're within a meter and unlock the front door, the driver door that is. Something Explorer's always had was the drive mode selector. So this basically puts the computer in different modes for recognizing different terrains to help you through sticky situations. So I'll control this, and you guys look at the dash here. And we'll start far over on the side. Am I far over? Yeah. So deep snow and sand, trail, slippery, normal, eco, sport, and tow haul mode. We'll pop it back in normal. Okay, and here we just got like traction control on off. We got our auto start stop for gas savings on off. We got our park assist, and we have our hill descent. Now park assist is pretty neat. This will perpendicular or parallel park for you, so long as you modulate your brake. It'll help you basically steer into these spots and get you out as well, which is pretty neat. Automatic braking feature, this is your parking brake, and of course Ford shifted into the, oh here, let me pull it, there we go. Ford shifted to the dial. This was Lincoln technology 5 or 6 years ago. They've incorporated everything into the Ford lineup now. You have your USB 3.0 A and C, so this gives you a full 2 amp service, so this will charge your phone excuse me, as fast as plugging it into like your home plug at home, which is nice. And of course it connects you into your 10.1 inch display. This gives you Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. and everything else baked in. No subscription required for those. It's all just included. Another neat feature here, that's a wireless charge pad, I guess you'd call it. So you just basically set your cell phone down on that while you drive, and it'll charge your phone, so long as you have the right technology baked in, of course. Dual zone climate up front, and I told you about the third row climate in the back, which is nice. This turns on and off your parking assist in the rear. Here you have a 360 camera, your front facing camera, and like a 180 camera, for example. All right, and actually as I get out here, twin panel moonroof, which is nice. The front part does slide back towards the back of that, which is cool. Now the neat thing about these vehicles, the STs in particular, is that they are designed a little bit different than the rest. This has a sport tune suspension that's proprietary to the STs. The sport package is proprietary to the STs. You can only get in the ST, so it comes with the bigger rims, bigger brakes, painted calipers. It has paddle shifters and a 10-speed transmission. So the 10-speed transmission, when it's on a Mustang GT, for example, is faster than the manual GT Mustang. So combine your paddle shifting with your 10-speed transmission, 400 horsepower, 415 foot-pounds of torque. You've got a really fun SUV to drive around. And what's cool, a little trivia about the engine. The engine is a 3-liter EcoBoost V6 twin turbo. It's made with a compacted graphite iron block, which is the same type of block as the 2.7-liter EcoBoost, which is made by the same company that makes the Power Stroke diesel engine. And as we know, the newest version, or the newest generation of Power Stroke diesel engines have rave reviews. They're very reliable, take a lot of power, and they're built right. And the same company that makes those motors makes the 2.7, and now this compacted graphite iron block 3-liter EcoBoost twin turbo. So if you just for fun, go on YouTube and search for 2.7-liter EcoBoost modified or something along the lines, and you're going to see some crazy 2.7 liters taking a massive amount of boost. They're pretty bulletproof engines, and not that I recommend voiding your warranty by heavily modifying your engines, but I'm just saying they're impressive engines and they handle a lot. So thanks for watching the video, everybody. Make sure you subscribe, stay tuned. We've got more videos coming. I have a 21 Bronco coming any second, and we'll get a video up on that very shortly. And I'll link this vehicle in the description. If the link still goes to a page with this vehicle, it's still for sale. If you hit the link and it's not there, I'm sorry, it has sold. But we've got many more just like it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.